Welcome back to the channel, folks. So recently, a pretty big story has been doing the rounds on the internet, and that is the Liver King getting arrested. For those of you who need their memory jogged on who this guy is, I don't blame ya. He hasn't been relevant in years until now. He was a guy who claimed that living like a goddamn caveman and eating raw meat would help you get as big and swole as he is, which is the most stupid fucking thing I've ever heard. Firstly, eating raw meat is bad for you for quite obvious reasons. In hell, even ancient humans knew how to cook their meat, while this dumbass is over here eating raw bull testicles. Not to mention the whole caveman lifestyle LARP he does is silly, considering last time I checked, cavemen didn't live in big ass luxury houses or have internet. So if you were a true primal, you'd be living in a cave. And secondly, just like some other famous celebrities who claim their muscles were all natural, in 2022 it came out that this absolute clown was taking steroids and lied about it. And ever since then he kinda just vanished. Yeah, he had a Netflix documentary, but that's not saying much. They give anyone a documentary. But he has popped back up in the worst way possible by, as I said in the intro, getting arrested. What did he get arrested for though? Oh, just making terroristic threats against Joe Rogan. Apparently these two have a bit of a history. Like apparently on his podcast, Joe Rogan said it was preposterous that Liver King's body could be naturally achieved. Like, he's not opposed to people taking steroids, he just has an issue with people lying about doing them and claiming they got their muscles naturally. I'ma be real though, with Joe Rogan's history with the UFC and how big he is into fitness, pretty sure he can tell the difference between someone who got their muscles naturally by working out and working hard and those who juice. Though, let's be honest, anyone with half a brain knew this guy was juicing hard. Just fucking look at him. Oh, so apparently Liver King wanted to come on the Joe Rogan podcast, but Joe refused to have him on since he's a con man. Which is kind of funny because he lets pretty much fucking anyone on his podcast, one of who is a con man.
I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now.
So yeah, but what did Liver King say to Joe Rogan to get terroristic charges slapped on him? Cause when I first heard that, I was thinking, what the fuck did he say to him? Did he threaten to blow up his house or something? Well, he made a couple of videos threatening Joe Rogan. The first one I saw was him scrambling around on all fours like a wild animal and challenging him to a fight, which at first I thought, yeah, challenging him to a fight on the internet is pretty douchey, but lots of people on the internet did that and didn't get terroristic charges brought on them. And then I saw a few more of his videos. One of them had a knife in them, and another video he made was him holding two gold-plated guns like he's fucking Saddam Hussein, all while saying he's gonna go down to Austin, Texas to fight Joe, which he did go and got arrested. Frankly, I don't blame Joe Rogan for considering these threats credible enough and giving his approval to the cops to arrest him, since he had threatened him and went to Austin where Joe lives. Like, yeah, Liver King said he wanted an honorable fight, but considering he showed off a knife, and let me repeat myself, fucking gold-plated guns, something tells me he wasn't planning on wanting a fair fight. Pretty sure he just genuinely wanted to kill him in his roid rage-fueled crash out. And frankly, I can't blame Joe for thinking the same, especially when he said this.
Guess what? You're dead, bitch. You're dead.
Let's be honest. Liver King was never gonna fight fair. Even he knew Joe would kick his ass since that dude is a fucking black belt. So he was gonna do some crazy shit if he could. Honestly, it just shows that Liver King is a pathetic coward trying to be tough. and wanting an honorable match, but planning on bringing a weapon to give himself the upper hand. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you personally think of Joe Rogan, if you like him or not. I think we can all agree the dude and his family doesn't deserve to have their lives threatened by a completely unhinged, roided up psycho. And I just hope they're all doing okay, especially since Liver King said he will never stop. This dude needs to be stopped before he actually does something there's no going back from. We don't need another internet tragedy happening. But that's all I wanted to say on this absolutely insane situation. Make sure to like and subscribe to make the channel grow big and strong, and turn on notifications so you know when I upload my next video. Till next time, see ya. Also, apparently he chased a cockroach in one of his videos, which I guess he needed that protein, bro.